What's up, Canton? Welcome to the Canton Chamber Business Spotlight. I am your host, Thomas Payton, president of the Canton Chamber of Commerce, and we have a good one lined up for you today. I have the pleasure of sitting here with the owner of CRAVE Hot Dogs and Barbecue, Mr. Brad Fuchs. Brad, how are you today?
Doing well, thanks.
Yeah, Brad, I'm so excited to sit down and talk with you for a number of reasons, but for one reason, I love food. So anytime I have a chance to sit down in a restaurant and talk with the owner, and especially talk about food, it excites me. So thanks for letting us come in and interview you, have this conversation with you.
Oh, absolutely, it's a pleasure to have you guys here.
Yeah, so Brad, let's first, but before we get into the exciting part about your menu and your taps, let's talk a little bit about yourself. I guess what's your day job? What do you do as your day job?
So my day job is kind of a boring job, but it's
Yeah.
Steel treating.
Okay.
So I've been doing that for, it'll be 27 years this month.
Awesome. Okay.
So that's what I do during the day.
Great.
And I run the plant.
Awesome. And so, how did that, coming from obviously that background and that industry, how did it lead you to now opening up this fantastic restaurant?
So my business partner and I, during the pandemic, we were talking about some different things that we would want to do, go into business together. He works for Rocket Mortgage, so
Okay.
he works a lot of hours, I work a lot of hours. We wanted to try and invest in something that we were passionate about and believed in, and we both looked around for some different things. He came across this concept,
Sure.
this franchise, and basically I took a trip down to Georgia to go visit the nearest one to Michigan at the time.
Okay.
Drove 12 hours on a Saturday morning straight through, ordered some food, brought it back home for family and friends to try. I said, give it a try. What do you guys think? Everybody loved it. The concept of the hot dogs and barbecue, something unique to the city of Canton that we don't have. They also had, axe throwing, which is unique to our area as well, and self-pour beer, which nobody has anything
Absolutely.
like that.
Yeah. Let's talk about those specifically. So let's tell our viewers that are tuning in. Let's talk about the menu. Let's start there first.
Okay.
So you mentioned the hot dogs and barbecue, but tell us a little bit more details about the menu.
So with the hot dogs, we've got 8 different hot dogs that are predetermined what toppings are on them.
Okay.
They're our specialty dogs. So we actually had a challenge that I just did recently on Facebook where I attempted to eat all 8 of our specialty dogs.
Okay. How did that work out for you?
A little below average.
Okay.
I got through almost 7 of them out of the 8.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And it's
That's
approximately
pretty good.
4 pounds of meat,
Okay.
of food. So it was good to try it. And
Sure.
so we have different specialty dogs that have like one of our special ones is the Chicago dog,
Yes.
where it's our CRAVE's version of a Chicago dog.
Okay.
And we have other options as well. So
Okay.
we have a nacho dog, which has nacho chips and beer cheese on it.
Love it.
And then we also have like a build your own dog where you get 2 toppings free and then you can add other toppings. So you can kind of create your own specialty if
Sure.
you want as well.
Sure. Awesome. I was eyeing the Chicago dog on the menu when I walked in, so I will be taking that one with me
Yes.
when we're done here. So what about the barbecue side of things? What else do you have on the menu?
So with the barbecue, we've got pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket.
Okay.
We also have jumbo wings, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of a wing snob, and not because I own the place, but I'll put my wings up against anybody's.
There
really.
you go, as you should. Awesome.
I do believe in them. Yes, they're
Great.
good.
So a variety of options on the menu that folks can tap into when they come in. And speaking of taps, let's talk
Yes.
about the variety of taps that you actually have here. I've actually never seen anything like it. It's very unique here. Tell us about the taps that you have.
It is. So we have 25 different beer and cider taps
Mm-hmm.
to choose from, along with 5 mixed drinks that we make in-house.
Okay.
That are all self-pour. So basically you walk in, you open up a tab. It's like opening up a tab with a credit card
Sure.
or debit card.
Sure.
We give you a card that's attached that tracks how much you pour.
Okay.
And we charge by the ounce. So
Right.
a lot of times, if you go into a place and you order a beer, you're stuck with a $7 beer that you may or may not like.
Sure.
Here you can try just a little bit of it, try an ounce or two. If you like it, you pour more. If you don't, you move on and you try something else. So
Right.
it's unique that way.
Yeah, I love that concept. What's Brad's favorite tap?
My favorite tap right now
Yeah.
is I drink a lot of the Shorts Local Light.
Okay. Okay.
With our mixed drinks, there's one Brad's Berry Punch, which is whiskey, amaretto, and cranberry juice.
Okay. Cool.
That's our number one seller with the mixed drinks. But yeah, those are probably my favorite ones.
Got you.
That I have.
Love it. So, outside of coming here and tasting the barbecue or the hot dogs, it's even more of an experience when folks come here. So let's talk about a little bit of the back of the restaurant with your axe throwing.
Yeah, so we have 2 axe throwing lanes. It's $20 per person per hour during the week, and then Fridays and Saturdays $25. So a very reasonable price for what's out there.
Sure.
We're very family oriented, so we do have a lot of games in the back. We have a giant Connect 4, a giant Jenga, and like a lot of different board games and stuff like that for kids to play with. So we have a back area where a lot of families will come in and they'll just kind of sit back there, let their kids kind of run around a little bit and
Sure.
play some games. And we have a lot of big screen TVs in here. So if you want to watch a sporting event,
Yeah.
Monday night football, Thursday night football, we're going to have all the sporting events on. And we'll have drink specials and things like that going on during that time as well.
And I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Brad. Obviously, it's for restaurants, it's always nice to have a family-friendly environment, so that you have an area specifically for kids. That's awesome. So families will definitely enjoy that when they come to your restaurant. Before we started our chat here, you also mentioned some trivia or some other things that you have going on here.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about that.
So we have different events going on throughout the week. Starting next week, we'll have on Tuesday nights, we do trivia. It's just generic pop culture type questions
Okay.
or whatever, random
Sure.
questions. We also do theme nights on Tuesdays. So every third week, fourth week, we'll do a theme night. Our next one that's coming up is a Friends theme night. So all the questions have to do with the TV show Friends.
Okay, cool.
On Wednesdays, we do a trivia show called Opinionation, where you're asked, it's kind of Family Feud style. So you're
Sure.
asked a question, top answers are up there, you get points for that, and we give away gift cards based on what place you finish in. And then we're starting to do some live music on some select Fridays and Saturday nights as well.
Okay, nice. You have it all going on here. So excited to have CRAVE here in Canton Township. Tell the folks that are tuning in, Brad, exactly where you're located.
So we're located on the corner of Sheldon and Ford Road in the strip mall there, right behind TGI Fridays, across the street from Kohl's, and next to Lowe's, basically.
And takeout, what number can they call if they want to order to go? Do you do that as well?
Everything's online.
Okay.
All our information is there.
Okay.
Where you can reach out. We have an app that you can go on to and download where you can order stuff, and it'll come right here to the kitchen, give us a pickup time and everything like that. So we have that. Obviously, we have all the different, Grubhub and all those other delivery type services.
Perfect.
But yeah, we have all those.
And what's your website?
It's iwantcrave.com,
Okay,
and then you just search for the Canton store.
gotcha. Okay.
And you can find it there. And we're on Facebook as well. So if you just go to our Facebook page, and we put up there daily posts about the different events that are going on, weekly posts, things like that. This Sunday, we're actually doing a joint effort with another business in the area, Joint Chiropractic is coming in, and they're hosting an event here where people can come in, kind of check out what they do. And the business is buying people a hot dog and a drink of their choice just to stop in and check everything out.
Okay, nice. That's another good point that you bring up, Brad, so that our viewers, if they're local business owners, if they want to partner with you for corporate events, they can partner with you for those things as well. So that's good to know.
Yeah, we have a lot of people call up and schedule private events.
Yeah.
We're doing one with, I think it's Title Boxing down at the end.
Sure.
They're coming in and they're going to do an event here. We do a lot of events we've already done 4 or 5 different school fundraisers where we do, a donate and dine. So we donate 20% back to the schools that come in that day. So they just come in and mention, for example, if it was one of the elementary schools here, trying to think of one off the top of my head, but I can't. But
That's fine,
basically, if they were to come in, they'd come in and just say, Bird Elementary was one we did.
Okay,
So
sure.
that you come in and you just say, yeah, we're with Bird Elementary. We keep track of all the receipts, and then we donate 20% of all the sales for that day back to the school.
Awesome, awesome. I said this actually earlier. I say this quite frequently, that our residents here in Canton, they really rally around businesses that are engaged and that give back to the community. So thank you for being involved. Thank you for giving back in a charitable way to the community. It's greatly appreciated.
We look forward to being a big part of the community for a lot of years. My business partner and I both live in the city of Canton.
Yeah.
So we tell people all the time, when people do come in and visit us, we're supporting all these other businesses that are asking for, gift baskets, whatever it is. We're doing as much as we can to help out, even though we haven't been open very long.
Right.
But we're also, you're supporting 2 local families by coming in here and dining with us. So we do appreciate it.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you putting your business in this great community. Brad, thank you so much for your time today. Thanks for letting us come in and into your business. We're so happy once again to have CRAVE hot dogs and barbecue here in Canton Township. So thank you for your time.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And as always, we thank you, all of our Canton residents, for tuning in. Again, my name is Thomas Payton, President of the Canton Chamber of Commerce, and we'll see you for our next edition of the Canton Chamber Business Spotlight.
This program has been produced by Canton Community Productions.